Good afternoon and welcome back to the Daughter Arise channel. Hope that you are well. I just wanted to do a quick video just to let you know that I now have the new copies of Daughter Arise. And I wanted to share it with you quickly today and just kind of talk to you a little bit about it. So if you remember back in my video in February 2017, which was titled my book Daughter Arise Question and Answer, I said that I was going to be revamping my autobiography. Now, I originally released my autobiography Daughter Arise back in October 2010, so it's 7 years old now, and I really wanted to revamp it because I wanted the book to have a fresh look. And I said to you I was going to be opening up my own company, which I now have. And that company is called Yimmy Empowerment. And it's called, Yimmy stands for Yvonne Ellis Media Events. And basically I've set up this company to be able to empower people. So whether it is through my books that I create, my workshops, my videos, events that I event manage, my consultancy, books that I publish for other people, whatever it is I do under Yumi, it's all about empowering people and educating people. And I set that company up, and I then started the process of giving my book a revamp. So that's what I have done. So last year I was meant to release this book, but because of how busy the year was, the plans that I had at the beginning of the year, I had to kind of put back because other opportunities came up. There were other things that had to take priority. So obviously I did the testimony to the street. I was selected to be a TEDx Wandsworth speaker. I was event managing huge events towards the end of last year, and I didn't have the real time and focus to actually give this book the attention it needed to get it out on time. But after everything happened last year, towards the end of last year, like November, I was able to kind of sit down after I did the TEDx and really just look at finishing this book properly, which is what I did. And by December, just a week before Christmas, the book was all finished. So I went forward, I left it until now to kind of reveal it. But it looks a lot different to my last book. I don't know if some of you might have my last book, some of you might not. But this is my book that was originally released by an American publisher in 2010. And as you can see, the cover is a lot different. At the time, I was really pleased with this cover because I felt it just reflected my story. And I was new to the whole book process back in 2010. I didn't know a lot about the things that I could do with this book. So, in terms of my decision making with it, it was quite basic. I didn't push for a lot of stuff. That's because I didn't know that there was stuff that I could push for. And it was originally a matte book, so it had a matte finish to it, which was okay. But matte finish books actually don't, are not very nice. And well, not that they're not very nice. They're okay, but they don't. The covers don't keep like flat a lot for long. So towards the end of my contract with them, I asked for a gloss cover, which is far better. It looks much better on presentation. And if people spill things on their book, they can wipe it off, So yeah, that's what I did with this book. So as I said, the book looks completely different, and I wanted to take it in a new direction. I didn't want the same kind of picture, but I wanted the same kind of thing that promotes and shows hope. And light to me is something that I feel represents hope perfectly. So that's what I did with the book. So I with the whole thing with being self-published, you do have to outlay money first, and it depends, because what type of product do you want? I want a product that I can be proud of. And you do have to invest in things like book editing, book formatting, getting a proper book cover design, because you want people to be able to pick up your book. You want people to buy your book. So for me, I acquired the services of a book editor. Well, I sourced different ones, and then I gave them a brief about what I wanted, like what the book was about, and what I wanted the cover to reflect. And they all submitted designs, and it was a 2-week process. And I just whittled down the designs to the ones I really liked. And the lady that did this book cover, I decided this is who I wanted to work with. I feel that the picture captured what I wanted, what I wanted it to, the new feel I wanted for my book. And I love the colours and the theme, and people have asked me if it's me, and it's not, obviously it's not me, but I wanted somebody to kind of reflect me, because I wanted it to be as authentic as possible. So when the book cover was designed, we did all the other bits. I did all the other bits to do with it. I self-published the book. And for me going forward, what I love about the fact now that I am in charge of my own work is that I have complete decision making. I have the complete decision making over my work. I'm going to be in charge of marketing it. I'm going to be, doing everything I can to make sure my book gets out there more. And how I want the book to look, everything to do with the whole self-publishing process. I really am enjoying. When I was putting this book together, I again wanted a book that was quality and had a quality feel to it. I didn't want a matte cover. I wanted the book to feel like quality. I even wanted the pages to be like quality as well. They're not like I can't remember what it is now, but basically I wanted the book to, I didn't want recycled kind of orangey paper. I didn't want that. I wanted white paper in my book. I wanted it to be a quality product, and I have updated the picture on the back and the information on the back as well. On my last book cover, I had short hair. Back then, and I might even go back to short hair again this year. I don't know, but basically, I updated the book picture, the author bio, the picture. Well, not really the author bio, but the picture I have updated as well. So I just wanted to share with you about my book. Now, going forward, obviously we're early into the year now. I have just started publishing, selling copies last week. I've just started selling copies last week, and the response has been really, really good. So going forward, I've just started to sell copies of this book last week because it was launched last week. And the response has been really, really good. I've had really good feedback, so I've got a little bit of a cough. The response has been really good. People really are liking the feel and the quality of the book, the content of the book, because a lot of people didn't know about that I even had a book in certain places that I go. So it's been a really good opportunity now to reintroduce the book to people. And have a kind of conversation a little bit about my backstory. Obviously, since writing this book back in 2010, a lot's changed. So many fantastic things have happened. And that's one thing I think I can take from my story. What was meant for bad against me has actually turned to good. The things that was done against me, the situations that I've had to go through in my life, has actually propelled me and given me a stepping stone for a bigger arena, and for that I am thankful. I don't regret anything that I've been through, and it's just been a really positive experience. So if you are interested in getting a copy of this book, if you know me, you can ask me for a copy, or you can visit the website www.daughterarise.org.uk. Now, when Year Me Empowerment is launched in March, all my books and resources that I create will be available on there. But on the Daughter Arise website, there will be a link that goes through to Year Me Empowerment. But you can get a copy from me at the moment on Daughter Arise. This book will be available on Amazon and available from other book suppliers in the near future, very soon. And I will update you on that. But at the moment, the books are available from me via my website. Generally, I will just sign my author signature in there. But if you want a personalised message for somebody or for yourself, you can email me at yvonnesbook at daughterarise.org.uk and request a copy. The books are going to be available to get through the PayPal system, but if you want another means to be able to pay for the book is £10 and postage and packaging is £2.83 UK. So you would send that and then I would send you the book. So yeah, it will be available at the moment on my website. So I just really wanted to do this quick video just to say to you, if you haven't bought this book, if you know somebody that's been through sexual abuse or been through the care system, been through really tough times through no fault of their own, get them this book. This book is about overcoming odds. So many people have tried to and circumstances have really tried to knock me down, but I was able through the grace of God to rise above it and turn my life around. And that's what this book is about. It's about hope. No matter how bleak things are, no matter how hopeless you feel, life can change. So if you know somebody that's been through it or you've been through it yourself, get this book. So that is it for today. I hope you do like the cover and I hope you really like what I have shown you. And, hopefully you will read my book, and yeah, thank you for watching the video. In the left corner, you might see the Daughter Arise subscribe button. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do. Please share the videos on this channel. I'm still relatively new in terms of doing videos for YouTube. So I've still got a lot to learn. But as time goes on, I will be doing lots of different things and exploring different ways to show my content. But if you want to subscribe, please subscribe and share the videos with other people. In the other side, on the other corner, you might have seen a video, see a video that you might not have seen before. Check that video out. So take care, have a good weekend, and hopefully you will get a copy of Daughter Arise.